started off with the fact that I was a devout Muslim, and I was convinced of my belief in Islam. My parents were devout Muslims. My mom was actually the daughter of a Muslim missionary.
Let me point out why I think this is important. Down here in my list of articles, if I can find it here, was an article about the man who was stabbed to death outside of his shop for having wished Christians a happy Easter. And I had seen, there it is, Assad Shah, murdered shopkeeper Assad Shah, was a false prophet according to Muslim group. Here's just one particular thing. And it's a story about this guy that evidently everybody liked this guy. He was extremely friendly. And yet he wished Christians, as a Muslim, happy Easter. And a Muslim murdered him by stabbing him numerous times in the head with a knife. Why did that happen? Why did that happen? It happened because he was an Ahmadi Muslim. He was a part of the Ahmadi community. And I've told you before, the Ahmadi, I have tremendous respect for them. They are peaceful. They are persecuted. But from the Sunni perspective, and I can't speak about from the Shiite, but I would assume so. I would assume the Shiites take a similar view. Because I think they persecute the Ahmadi too. I know the Sunnis do. I know they do in Pakistan and places like that. From the Sunni perspective, they're not Muslims. And the reason's pretty straightforward. They believe there is a prophet after Muhammad. Now they also have one other odd belief. They believe Jesus was crucified, but he didn't die. He didn't rise from the dead because he didn't die, but he was crucified, but he didn't die. And that's oddly the same position that Shabir Ali holds, which makes him very out of the mainstream when it comes to that particular issue. But the finality of the prophethood of Muhammad is so definitional in the Muslim mind as to Muslim identity that if you believe there is a prophet after Muhammad, you're not a Muslim. So in other words, they are viewed by the vast majority of the world's Muslims the same way I would view Jehovah's Witnesses. Why? Because Jehovah's Witnesses deny what? The deity of Christ. What is more definitional to the Christian faith than the deity of Christ?
All right, peace of Christ to all, and here we go. We have James White again doing poo-poo. And when I say doing poo-poo, he is really doing poo-poo. This is why the Muslim, they copy his videos and they love it and they like it. He is saying to everybody that when Nabil Qureshi, he says he is not a Muslim, he's a liar. For me, I believe that every Muslim, he believes that the other sect is not a Muslim, and you know that. The Shia don't believe the Muslim Sunni are Muslims, and the Sunni don't believe the Shia are Muslim. This is the nature of Islam, Mr. James White. This is not only about the Ahmadiyya. And the Ahmadiyya themselves, if you ask them like in honest, but Ahmadiyya are very sneaky people, and there is a reason for that. If you ask them about the Sunni between each other, they will say they are not Muslims. If you ask them about the Shia, they will say are not Muslims. Any sect in Islam, Muhammad himself, he said, my nation will be 73 sects. One of them will go to heaven, the rest will go to hell. So what are you talking about? Now, is the Ahmadiyya, is the real Islam the one came before? I say no. Absolutely not. However, it's not your business to tell somebody, to tell him not to say you are a Muslim. And the reason is what? Because he don't believe that Muhammad is the last prophet. That is a very stupid thing to say. Because you will not find one single verse in the Quran saying that Muhammad is a final prophet. So this guy, he claimed that he is really a scholar in everything. But in fact, he have no idea what he's talking about. And people, they killed this guy because he's Ahmadiyya. This is a stupid thing to say. Because if they are killing people as because they're Ahmadiyya, if he's Ahmadiyya and he wishing the Christians happy Easter, that's mean he don't present Islam anyway. He is just Ahmadiyya saying happy Easter. Why they want to kill him? So that is very stupid of you again to say. If I am not a person who present the Christians, and why you will be upset if I wish, let us say, the enemy of Christianity happy Eid? You see the logic? Now what he's trying to say actually is more dangerous than this. This guy trying to say to Nabil Qureshi, by quoting the story of someone being slaughtered for being Ahmadiyya, he's saying to him, Nabil Qureshi, you better stop saying I'm a Muslim because this is a weapon against you, they will kill you. You see how filthy he is? I mean seriously. You see how evil this statement of this man is? So he's saying to, and by the way, he mentioned in his videos before that Islam is not ISIS, but suddenly every Muslim Sunni, he will kill the Ahmadiyya. Just a few videos before, he said ISIS is not Islam, they are killing Muslims. And now he is saying, and they are killing Sunni, and now he is saying that any Sunni will kill you because you are not a Muslim. And now he just said that the Muslim Ahmadiyya, they are persecuted because they are Ahmadiyya. Suddenly every Sunni is a Muslim ISIS, and he persecute people for not being like him. Before, the Muslim, they are not. What do you think? The one who say every Islam is ISIS, he is a liar. This is what he said. Now the story did change because he wanna put Nabil Qureshi down. Look like he's jealous from Nabil Qureshi. Based on jealousy, he's trying to put him down. Stop saying you are a Muslim, you are not. You know what? I believe strongly that Ahmadiyya are not Muslims. It's a new cult. It's a new cult based on Islam, yes. However, Ahmadiyya themselves, they view themselves as Muslims, you Mr. Idiot. Which means when he speak about himself is different from I speak about him. When somebody, like you name Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't say they are not, etc. They claim to be Christians. There's an older cut than Jehovah's Witnesses. Those they call themselves the Naziran. Or in Arabic we call them the Nasara. Those are not Christians. But the word Nasara was given to them, or the Naziran was given to them as a statement to say that they are poor. The same as the Abuni. They are born from this cult. But they themselves, they believe that they are the true Christians. So who are you to tell Nabil Qureshi what to say and what not to say? And not only this, you are making a threat, advice of a threat. You are saying to him, Nabil Qureshi, if you keep saying that you are a devoted Muslim, they will slaughter you the same as they slaughtered that Ahmadiyya, because you are Ahmadiyya. You see the dangerous message of this evil man? Listen carefully.
Majority of the world's Muslims, the same way I would view Jehovah's Witnesses. Why? Because Jehovah's Witnesses deny what? The deity of Christ. What is more definitional to the Christian faith than the deity of Christ? That's why I get so upset when people are...
Yeah, but you know what? The deity of Muhammad as a prophet is not denied by the Ahmadiyya. And the most important for Muslims is not to say that Muhammad is the last prophet. The Shahada of Islam, Mr. James White, just to feed your ignorance, you know, maybe we can lower it. The Shahada does not contain that Muhammad is the last prophet. The Shahada contains that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is last and his messenger. However, the Ahmadiyya, when they say that Ahmad Mirza is a messenger of Allah, they don't claim that he is a new messenger, Mr. James White. And again, to feed your ignorance, the Ahmadiyya believe that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is the Messiah who appeared in India. So which means that he is not a new prophet, and he is not a prophet who came after Muhammad. Just to show you how foolish your statement is. Those people believe that the Messiah, he escaped the cross and then he went to India and he appeared as Mary for 3 years, and then Mary became Jesus. How this happened? None of my business. But the Ahmadiyya don't believe that there's a new messenger, his name is Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. No, they believe he is the Messiah who come again in the person of Ahmad Mirza Ghulam. And this is showing us that you have a very, very clear ignorance about the Ahmadiyya, about Islam, and yet you want to teach the Christians about what's right, what's wrong, and what to say and what not to say. And I find it very ugly from you to tell a man who he think that he was a Muslim, because simply the Ahmadiyya, they believe that they are the true Muslims. To tell him, don't say I'm a Muslim, say I'm a Ahmadiyya Muslim. Well, for them, they believe they are the true Muslim. What's your business? Like, you know, if he is saying his opinion about the Ahmadiyya, I understand. But he is telling a guy what to say. Like, he will give you an example. Like, this is why I get upset when Jehovah's Witnesses, they say they are Christians. Well, Jehovah's Witnesses, they can say they are a Christian. We don't accept it. That's fine. But you cannot tell them don't say that, because they will not agree with you anyway. They believe that they are. The Mormon, they believe they are. You get upset, you don't get upset, will not make any difference. This is what makes me upset. That Mr. Nabil Qureshi, he keeps saying I'm a devoted Muslim. It hurt his feeling, because you know what? It hurt the Muslims, by the way, to see Nabil Qureshi saying a devoted Muslim, because that means a Muslim, he left Islam and now he became a Christian preacher. That hurt. This is why Muslims, they love James White when he attacked the Christians. And you notice that this guy, he focused only in the Christian. And look at the advice he is giving. He is telling us, hey, just listen, Nabil Qureshi, don't keep saying I am a devoted Muslim, because they will kill you. You see how nice the advice of Mr. James White? You see how disgusting this person is? I believe strongly that this person, he have a devil inside him. And he have a lot of jealousy from people who, like, you know, I never mentioned his name, by the way, until he start attacking us. Anyone who say Islam is bad is evil, is a liar. Anyone who say Islam is ISIS is a liar. Anyone, etc. This guy, he became the lawyer of Islam, and yet in this video he exposed himself again by saying that he was killed, that guy from Pakistan in London, for saying Happy Easter, because he's Ahmadiyya. Well, if he's Ahmadiyya and he say Happy Easter, why the Muslims are upset? He's trying to say to you, because he says Happy Easter from a Muslim, so they kill him because he have no right to present Islam. He will not say that those people, they are trying to install fear in the heart of anyone who will dare to say Happy Easter to the non-Muslims. Happy Eid. This is the whole idea. He was not killed really for he is an Ahmadiyya. All the Ahmadiyya, they say I'm a Muslim. If this is the case, they should be killing all the Ahmadiyya everywhere, all over London. Why that person, like especially that person? Because simply he said Happy Easter, and they don't want him to encourage other Muslims to say that he is Ahmadiyya or he's not. This is not the issue. The issue is he said Happy Easter. And that is haram. And the funny, they say, he say, this guy James White, he say that Islam is not ISIS and ISIS are not Islam. Suddenly all the Muslim Sunni, they persecute the Ahmadiyya. Suddenly all Muslim Sunni are ISIS. The thing I find very, very bad from this statements James White is trying to say. He's trying to imply in your head that when Nabil Qureshi, he say that he is a devoted Muslim, he is lying. And this is why the Muslims, they love his video. He's trying to show you that, you know, this guy Nabil Qureshi, he keeps saying I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Muslim. In fact, he is not. And this is why I find James White is more dangerous than Islam itself, because this is the enemy within the church. As simple as that. And again, showing us the nature of his knowledge. He think that Ahmadiyya are not Muslims because believe that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is the coming messenger. This is stupid of you to say. None of the Ahmadiyya believe that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is a new messenger. They believe that this is the Messiah himself, he is coming back. And actually even the Quran and even Muhammad, he confirmed that the Messiah coming back. Does that mean a new messenger? Still the Messiah is someone came before Muhammad according to them, and he will come after Muhammad to finish his job. But that will not make him a new messenger. And Ahmad Mirza Ghulam is a messenger who is the Messiah. He is not a new messenger. He is not a new person. This is why I say listening to someone like James White will make you dumb, and the more you watch his video and you believe in it will make you dumber, and that will make you a Muslim.
Like Yusuf Ismail, he was on the program recently. He was on Unbelievable recently. They'll talk about Unitarian Christians or Gnostic Christians. They're not Christians. And they would never speak of the Ahmadi as Muslims. So they're inconsistent. They're using different standards, which is the essence of Islamic stuff. So Nabil says, I was raised as a devout Muslim. My suggestion has been to Nabil all along, take the one weapon that the Sunni Muslims have against you away from them. All you've got to do is say, I was raised as a devout Ahmadi Muslim. The Sunnis reject us because of this. However, what you need to understand is I believed the Quran was the word of God. I rejected the deity of Christ. I rejected the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. I prayed the prayers. In other words, in everything that is relevant to the denial of the Christian faith, I believed exactly as the Sunnis did in these areas. And so I had to take the exact same journey, despite the fact that I openly acknowledged the Sunnis would reject my using the term Muslim of myself. My community believed that we were solid Muslims, despite that one particular difference. Take the weapon away from him.
Take the weapon. What is weapon? I don't know. Like what is a weapon? What do you mean a weapon? What do you mean? Those people, they will hate you anyway, and they will hate him anyway. If he say he's Ahmadiyya, if he says a Muslim, they hate him because simply he is exposing Islam. What's wrong with you? What's your business? Take this weapon from them. Take it. Like, take it. Come on, take it. Like, come on. Okay, what's your problem? What weapon you are talking about? Are you saying they will kill him? What weapon? Saying that he's Ahmadiyya, those Muslims, Sunni, they accuse all the Muslims. Excuse me. Not only those who they are Shia and Ahmadiyya are not Muslims, even Sunni are not Muslims. Anyone who don't agree with the Jama'ah, it's mean the group, the majority, they consider him as non-Muslim. As an example, many Muslim Sunni, they believe that the Sufi are not Muslims. That's mean all people of Turkey are not Muslims. ISIS believe, and this is coming from the core of Islam, anyone who don't say that the Caliph is my protector, he is not a Muslim, he's a murtad. That's Islam. Anyone who don't immigrate to do jihad and come back for war, he is not a Muslim. That's Islam, chapter 4 verse 197. Just for not immigrating. If you don't pay zakat, you are not a Muslim. If you don't do the prayer, you are not a Muslim. So not only the Sunni, they say Ahmadiyya not Muslims, even Sunni themselves, if they stop practicing any of those things, they are not Muslims no more. So Mr. James White, he have an issue. Suddenly he became the advisor of us. Don't say like, come on, take the weapon from the hand of the Muslim Sunni. What weapon? We have no idea. Like when the Muslim Sunni, they say Nabil Qureshi, he was not a Muslim, he was Ahmadiyya. Are they going to stop that if he say I'm not a Muslim, I'm Ahmadiyya? Actually, you are confirming what they are saying. You get the point? He is saying that, you know what, I agree with them, I'm not a Muslim. But according to the Ahmadiyya, they are very Muslims. So when a person, he say me as a Muslim, regardless if he is really or not, well, we know the nature of Islam where everybody deny everybody, And I believe strongly too that Ahmadiyya are not really truly Muslim. However, the Ahmadiyya themselves, when they say we are the true Muslims, they are not lying, because this is their belief. So what do you mean you should not say that? This is what he believe. This is what his family believe. This is what his people believe. All the Ahmadiyya, 50, 60 million of them, they believe that they are the true Muslims. And the rest are wrong. You never heard of something it's called sect, which everyone believe that he is right? Aren't you the one who believe that the Catholic is wrong? They are not Christians? Well, here we go. The Catholic, they are not the same as Jehovah's Witnesses. They believe in the deity of Jesus. They believe in the crucifixion. They believe in him coming back. They believe he died for us. They believe that he is divine. They believe in everything. But yet, Your Majesty, don't believe that they are Christians. And you attack them each time you make a video. That is your hypocrisy, Mr. James White. And I'm here to expose it. And this is why the Muslims, they like your videos. And hey, Muslims, copy my videos, post it around. Your prophet is a big scumbag. Don't forget to put it there. If you cut it off, I'm going to flag your video. Be careful. Christ is Lord. Islam is false, and many false teachers will go to the world, coming to you in the clothes of a sheep when they are wolves. So be aware. Thank you.